It's already 7.
I know.
This one was a dud.
Dude.
It's crazy because we get these opening ceremony questions, and it's like...
They're so good.
Some of them are...
How can you not?
I don't know what's happening with the stream right now.
Oh, I think we're on.
Okay.
I think we're live.
I don't think so.
We're live.
No, I think we're live again. I see it.
I'm watching it. Yeah.
Kevin's coming in to tell me that. But I think
we're live now.
And
we are live now.
Our viewers are going to come over.
We got 3, 4 watching.
Yep. This is so magical.
Okay. So slowly people are trickling back in, but I think we're back to being live.
Everything just broke and is back up now. That's what Jasper just said.
Thanks, Jasper, bro.
Thanks, Jack.
I don't know when we disconnected, so that's what really sucks. Man, that's annoying.
And we had some momentum too.
I know. Robin Hood.
It was obviously Mulan. Everyone was saying Mulan. You can go look at the chat. Everyone was saying Mulan. Yes, they were.
That's not true.
Only person who wasn't was Talia, which she said Robin Hood, which definitely means that it is Mulan.
The only person who's lean. There's only
and I think
Jasper
Jasper
said,
Mulan,
I don't agree with any of this. We should have a revote. That's what he said. Isn't that what you said, Jasper?
That's basically Mulan.
I paraphrased, but that's what you said. Right, Jasper? You didn't answer either one. It's Robin Hood. It's got to be Robin Hood. This is crazy.
I think yes.
It's the best. It's
the
best.
No.
You think Mulan is the best?
Yes.
Mulan's not even in my top 3.
Well, that just says something about your taste. So
well, you
that's
love
not my problem.
Monsters University.
I do.
So,
once again, that just says something about your taste, bro.
He said Revolution. Okay. Jasper, can you please tell us though, Robin Hood or Mulan, just so because that's where we're at.
Mulan. I think I'm going with Mulan, Jake, and I'm really sorry. Like I like you a lot. It's not personal.
It's become personal for me at this point. So,
and I got a little conspiracy going on. I think it's a little sketch. The conversation.
Story goes to Mulan. Robin Hood is the greatest story ever. This guy's stealing from the rich to give to the poor.
Yeah, but Mulan.
And not just like, dude,
you know,
what.
I agree, though. Hold on, Jake. You have to understand, I'm your buddy here because I love Robin Hood. Him dressing up, him firing the arrows, the fight scenes, all of it's fantastic.
He gets hit, so he shoots it in the air.
I know.
Shoots it, and then it comes back and gets
it's so good.
Mulan couldn't do that.
And she could do better.
She did some stuff like that, bro.
She did. She was able to shoot the arrow into the guy's hand, so that's basically the same thing, bro. She's falling off a cliff with a horse, so.
She's jumping on the stick, you remember? When they're singing the song?
Oh, yeah. She climbed up that pole. Robin Hood didn't do that.
Nothing that you can say will make me feel better. What's going on? When will my reflection show who I
am? That's so good. That's a Mulan quote. Just so you know, there.
Not a Robin
what song can you quote from Robin Hood?
What can I quote from Robin Hood?
Johnny walking through the forest.
Dude, that's a great one. But there's
it's legit. Yeah, great soundtrack. Not like a great song track.
Solid song.
Talia, I agree with you on what you just said. Okay, Jake, their opinions are just wrong. And this is what's so great about life in America.
I'm a fake fan.
We can all have opinions, and I can think that your opinions are wrong. And even though it looks like, Talia, you and I have lost this battle, none of our old heads got on today. Russ didn't get on because Russ would...
No, he'd say Mulan.
He wouldn't say
Dude,
Mulan.
He'd say, why are you guys talking about animations?
Yeah.
Greg would definitely say Mulan. That I can tell you. That I can tell you. Oh,
he might.
1,000,000%.
But Greg's... that guy.
I never trusted that guy.
Okay.
Since it's 7/27.
Well, you guys, it's been a great episode. We're gonna go ahead and send you off. Mulan's the greatest Disney movie of all time.
So what should we do about that?
Well, I don't know. The thing is, we are at a stalemate here because it's not like they're both bad movies. They're both great movies. They're both great movies differently. So it's tough to choose a winner when one is really good at the other one is really good at sprinting. We're talking about two different races here. So I personally am going to go Mulan. I think Duncan's going Mulan.
Yeah.
I think Robin Hood's a good movie, but you know what? It seems like our chat's
a
kind of
good
refilled.
movie.
Great movie. Fantastic movie. Let's bring it to a vote. Do you guys want to go full democracy on this one? And just whoever gets majority wins.
Full.
We all vote too.
I'm about to just like, I'm just gonna write vote, and then everything under that, I need you to either say Robin Hood or Mulan, and we'll count it up.
Robin Hood or Mulan. Let's go.
Jasper,
That's so.
you have one job.
Am
You
I
had
typing?
one job.
Do I gotta type in? Mulan.
Talia, that's not
This counts, bro.
Robin Hood or Mulan. Thank you.
Oh, Vincent came through.
I appreciate
bro.
that.
Vincent came through, dude.
You
From the shadows, bro.
from the shadow.
From the shadows.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, let's count it up. I think we're good. Where's Kathleen? LB!
She said
No,
Mulan.
she's on there. She's on there.
Mulan.
She said Mulan.
Okay, let's count it up then, Jake.
She's on the right side of history, just to clarify.
Ryan! No!
That might have been it.
That was it.
Count it, Jake. For Mulan. Go.
For Mulan,
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
For Robin Hood, 1, 2, 3.
Could have been a tie, dude. If Ryan
Could
would've
have.
gone through.
We're so close.
Ryan probably hasn't even seen Robin Hood.
But Tally hasn't seen Coco. That doesn't mean they're not good movies. It's okay. And they'll
Wait,
grow in their
Ryan
experience.
hasn't seen Robin Hood?
Robin
Ryan,
Hood?
have you seen Robin Hood?
Oh, we shouldn't let him vote. So then. Still 4-3.
Yeah.
So I do think we're going to skip topic to tackle. And just because of time.
That's fair.
Cinderella's better than Mulan.
Oh my
Unpopular
gosh.
opinion. Okay.
But,
Should we give it?
We can do Q&A. We can hang out in Q&A for a little bit. Part of what I want to talk about, and maybe this is, I don't know if this is the time to talk about it.
Real quick,
go ahead,
Ryan
go ahead,
and
Jake.
Kathleen both haven't seen Robin Hood. Ryan and your wife have not seen Robin
Don't
Hood.
say your wife like that, Jake. There was some sting. There
There's
was
some
some
You didn't
sting.
take
sense of responsibility.
There was negativity
Sure,
towards
he's like-
Ryan, and then you put it on me. You didn't say Ryan and Kathleen. You said Ryan and your wife. I'm like, dude, you're dragging all
I'm
of
just
us
upset.
down, man. That's
I'm just
tough.
upset.
You gotta go. You know what you gotta do, bro? Here's what you gotta do.
I'm
You gotta
over it.
drink some chamomile tea, and you gotta hop on Disney Plus and watch Mulan. You write down.
Hold on. I just want to address Talia and Kathleen in regards to Tangled. I think if we're talking about the different eras, but being the best in its era, Mulan the best in its era,
Different
I
conversation.
would give you that Tangled is definitely up there between Tangled and Coco for being the best of this era. I'll give you that.
I agree, and I hate to continue the conversation, but I think the fact that Mulan came in and set the stage for a lot of future movies, it gets some extra points there, as does Robin Hood. I think the fact that they came out when they came out, that they didn't have anything to reference for like how to make an awesome movie.
It's like they get extra points for being the
Original.
starting something.
Exactly, they started something. Meanwhile,
Robin Hood's 50 years early.
Tangled had a backlog of Disney movies to reference. So that's why, like, I'd almost give them more points.
Well, and it's
because
different animation too.
different
So-
animation style.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe Tangled was the first one to have that like sort of animation.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I mean like you had Pixar stuff
I
that
get what
was
you're saying.
like
You had Pixar.
Monsters Inc. and everything,
Yep.
but like the first like real Disney princess movie that was like that, like in that kind of animation was Tangled, I believe.
Are you
So
ready? The Princess and the Frog was a different animation style. It was.
yeah, that was like cartoon. That was like old school.
Bolt, however, was that newer animation style.
Are we gonna
not a Disney princess movie, obviously.
Oh man, that'd be great.
But it was that animation style that came out before. The Robinsons and Chicken Little would also fit.
That's true. That's fair.
Do you guys remember a movie called Brother Bear?
Oh yes.
That
was a good one.
That's a hitter.
So
there's a lot of good Disney movies.
Here's something
yeah.
We're gonna open up the veil a little bit, and our chat's gonna hear this. I think that we should start to meet to actually just like have meta conversations about our podcast as far as like the types of episodes that we want to do. With us going for an hour on Disney right now, that might actually be, I mean, chat was very engaged this entire episode. Having spin-off episodes maybe once a month or maybe every other week that is just like table talk,
I feel
might
that.
be entertaining.
For sure.
And it might save time on, when we're trying to
so
talk
there could
about
be
shit,
like table talk episodes where it's like we just go hard in the paint on like some sort of like greatest Disney movie of all time. We just go hard. And maybe we even like watch a movie beforehand and we really dive deep. It's just like table talk based on whatever we want to talk about. And then I don't know if like the other one is like Bible talk, but like we go hard in the paint on the Bible topics. Yeah. That way we almost take opening ceremony and like the casual conversation that comes with that and topic to tackle and more like nitty gritty studied conversation and separate them. 2 separate episodes. Yeah. And we just alternate maybe.
That's a great idea what Jasper just said. You could have us vote for a topic during our regular meeting times.
Okay, so what is regular meeting times? Is that
so I think what he meant was like when we're talking, when we're having like Bible.
Okay. Yeah. So Bible talk, that's when we're like, okay, next week is table talk. Sure. And then what do you guys want to talk about?
Comment and then like we'll make a post on Instagram, comment on that post. For sure.
And what's really cool is that table talk could be like, hey, can you talk about the presidential election? Hey, can you talk about this recent event that took place this past week?
Sure.
Because that stuff is still relevant and we should be talking about it. Like that, I think, is engaging, relevant, it matters. And it would be cool if us three, I mean, we talk about those things, right?
Yeah.
As believers. It would be cool if we could invite like the chat into those conversations. So even if it's like, what do you think about Kanye West's latest album? And that we actually have table talk where we're just talking about Kanye West's latest album for an hour. That would be, I think that would be beneficial because it's important that as Christians, we still interact with the greater culture and that we still have commentary on it and that we can bring kind of a biblical perspective to these like maybe even worldly things like movies and TV shows. Like that's what we've been talking about every single episode for the last 7 episodes. Mm-hmm. So if we could bring like a Christian, invite that into the Christian conversation, I think that would be really interesting. And I don't know what chat thinks about that. I think that would be cool. I mean, we just naturally off the cuff, no notes. You guys didn't even know what the commencement question was today. Talked for an hour about Disney. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like if we could go in and be like, what's your thought on whatever it is? And that we could have like a biblical, Christ-centered conversation about some stuff.
Love it, Tyler.
He did.
I wonder if he has.
He did.
If he had. I know he. Yeah.
It's being funny.
I'm sure that was sarcasm.
That'd be so Kanye.
So Chat thinks that would be neat. That's Talia speaking on behalf of Chat.
Dang it, we were so close.
That's amazing.
So close.
Oh, okay, we can't do it. Scrap it.
Dang it.
I'm just kidding.
I think that's what we do, though. I think
that'd be cool. And that's almost like natural what we're already doing. Yeah. And instead of going 20 and like having to rush through 20 and then going 20 and having to rush through 20, we could go 45, solid on those two subjects. Both come in like studied up. Like, yeah, I listened to the new Kanye album. I listened to Kanye album 50 times before this.
I'll just watch Mulan 10 times and I'll tell you everything wrong with it.
Yeah. And
good luck, dude. You'll come out a believer.
I think it would be better if we did it no holds barred too. Like, I think it would be better if we allowed the chat, like, honestly, whatever you guys are seeing on Instagram, whatever you guys are seeing in your world that we're seeing around us, it's important that we as Christians talk about it. And it would be cool if, like, we just open that up, you know, to talk about whatever. Talia said Kanye's all right.
All right.
At least that means he's kind of good, right? Or he's also kind of bad.
I know.
Right.
That's fair.
Well, if she's saying he's all right, then it's either like, oh, no, he's freaking dope.
Yeah. So he's
either really good or really bad. We have to base it off Talia's answer.
How would you find table talk? So obviously, like, Bible talk, we probably need to define that, like topics or books of the Bible to talk through. And then table talk is going to be what? Like Christians commenting on the greater culture? Because I really want that to be open to like secular things too. Things that don't have to do with the church. Things that don't have to do with the Christian world. That we're able to like take what we believe, the gospel, and bring it to the world. Like bring it to the worldly things that are going on. Things that are going on in the world.
Help make sense of it. Yeah. In light of the gospel.
Yeah. And just like be ourselves believers talking about Disney movies. Yeah. Even if we're like, I mean, I do think some of those older Disney movies do have a lot of biblical influence. I think there's some where you can very clearly see like that's the Holy Spirit. That's some of them you can very clearly see that portrayed. But even if it's not that, even if it's just three believers talking about their favorite Disney movies, I think there's value in that. Because we're bringing that worldview with us into whatever conversation that we have.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I totally agree. I think we do that.
So in light of the gospel,
what do we call?
Let's look at Mulan and how that shines.
I don't think it has to feel like that. You know what I mean?
No, I'm kidding. I
think we're just talking. We're just talking. Yeah. Like, how many times do we go to Cutter's Point, rest in peace, and we just talk? You know what I mean? We're just talking about whatever.
Too many.
We all grabbed Cutter's Point pre-show.
Too many times.
No, I totally agree. I agree. I think we do that. Chat, what do you think? I think Chat likes it. Jasper's just something about Kanye.
Jasper loves Kanye West.
Jasper loves Kanye West.
Cool. So those are Table Talk. This is Table Talk episode 1.
Pretty much. Yeah.
And then what would be the second thing? Like if we call that Table Talk, I think Table Talk's a good name for it. Because it's like we're just sitting around talking. Table Talk.
Yeah.
And then there's, what would be the second thing? We don't have to know.
Figure it out.
Yeah, we can figure it out. But I think that'd be a good structure moving forward.
I do too.
So then,
we just
yeah. So the next week's episode is going to be topic to tackle. I don't know what we call that, but that sounds good too.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's kind of nice because it's like one week you're sitting politely at a table, and the next week you're doing the hard work of wrestling through something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even
which
though
conversation
this was wrestling
which,
too. I know.
Like, both of those. I'm saying. So Jasper said politics ? I'm saying no holds barred. I'm saying if there's like some sort of viral video that comes out that we can have some sort of comment on.
Yeah.
If there is a lot of politics going on right now. If we're not geniuses, we're just three believers that are young men, and I think that's an important voice to be heard. So whatever it is,
we're the future.
Oh goodness.
We are.
We definitely have potential to be the future.
I
don't. Love it, Ryan.
TikTok.
You're the brains over here, bro.
I know. We need to get Ryan on pay.
A ghostwriter.
Yeah. None of us get paid, but we're still going to pay you, Ryan.
Pay Ryan.
No, I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
I think that's the way to go. Have y'all seen the video of guys dancing with...
I have.
Gosh. I want to hear you guys talk about... See, we already got stuff going on.
About your school experiences. Dude, that's perfect. That's perfect. Jake dropped out when he was 9. Duncan never went to school.
What school?
Tyler.
Jake didn't drop out when he was 9. He was politely let go. His principal's like, listen, bro.
My contract was up and it was just...
I'm not firing you, but we're going to have to let you go.
Yeah.
That's what Jake's 3rd grade teacher said to him. We're just going to have to let you go.
I was 9 in the 3rd grade. I was 9. Dang.
How old is 3rd grade?
My dad says we should post our internet search history and talk about that. That's an idea right there.
Sounds good.
Your dad's trying to...
I love it.
Your dad's trying to expose people.
So Leah and Vincent are going to post their internet search history, and we are going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Either way. Either way.
Is that what it says?
Yes. We should post our... what have you guys been looking up? I like how that comes to your guys' mind. I want to know what you guys been looking up.
And they want us to know.
I know. That's they're ready to share.
I'll talk about it. History? I'll talk about it.
The last thing I searched was Maconi's menu. So there you go. Healthy restaurants near me, Emerald City Smoothie, where to watch Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory.
Wow.
Boom.
Last thing I searched was Amazon Prime Music, because that's how I play the intro and outro music. Speaking of which, you guys ready to send off?
We are.
Yeah.
I think we got a good plan. Stick to that. Cool. So usually send off, we do a challenge. How are you guys doing on right now? You guys are still running like crazy.
Yep.
He is. I'm not running as much.
Me either.
I'm doing run lifting, trying. There you go. I know me. I'm trying to work on getting like a consistent Bible reading schedule.
Awesome.
Rather than just trying to find a time during the day, like making like a time like this is when I read my Bible.
That's
like
awesome.
Either when I wake up or
That's awesome.
Not just like, oh, I didn't do it this morning, so now I have to go to bed.
And I think we're at a point now where it's like, all right, I'm just gonna try to figure out my life. Like, things aren't gonna change. I'm basically accepting that this is just for the foreseeable future. So instead of like limiting myself, I'm just going to go ahead and try to figure out Bible reading, working out, waking up, all that stuff.
We should have a place to send prayer requests.
We do.
Yeah.
At TheRoots.Youth, TheRoots.Church, at GoToTyler, at Jake McCowan, at Dietz Duncan.
And there is...
go ahead.
They can... Well, I was about to... Duncan, we have... They can still do...
We have online Connect cards.
Connect cards.
Yep.
Right. Do you want to talk about that? Because I don't know where those are, actually.
You could easily go to TheRoots.Church. And in the sidebar where it says like connect, I believe that's the way to get. You just fill out a connect card, or on our app. The app's honestly probably easier to access that. If you download the app, which is really easy, and then you can connect with the connect card. Super easy. So,
and you can always reach out to us too.
Yeah.
You do that?
Totally.
Reach out to us. So, do you guys have a challenge you want to do this week, or?
It's hard because we...
I know. Based on...
I haven't seen Robin Hood in a minute.
Watch Robin Hood.
Okay.
And...
We should just watch Coco, Robin Hood, and Mulan. We should just...
Yeah.
Just to really make sure we solidify.
Watch all 3 of those this week.
This is 3 movies in the span of a week.
So, okay, and if you can't watch all 3, if you've seen 2 of them, watch the one you haven't seen. Like, you know what you're going to watch. And then I think maybe another challenge we could do is
get your life in order. Get your freaking life together.
Just get it together, dude. Like, no, I don't know. A challenge for me. My challenge is I'm trying to find like a Bible reading time that's like set in stone. This is when I do this, and make sure it's done this morning. I need to do a better job of reading my Bible on the weekends. For some reason, I think I can take the weekends off, and that's not the case. I've
been trying to be better about praying throughout the day, so I set alarms on my phone from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. To go off every single hour, and it pops up a random thing to pray about that I put in there. I use this app called Echo, and you can put it in there, and then it will select a random one for you to pray about. And so just on the hour, it just pops up a lot to remind me to pray. So that's been something I've been trying to do, is not just have my set time to pray, but also be praying throughout the day about things. So I'm constantly more mindful about that.
I love that.
Yeah, that's great.
That's awesome.
I think prayer is also another, if you look at prayer and Bible reading, I'm sure you need to work on one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
I'm sure you could make yourself a challenge. I don't want to. Ryan, I need to get off my phone more. Media in general. That's great. I'm sure a lot of us can relate to that.
Yeah, I'm kind of sick of podcasts.
Dude.
That's totally kidding.
Damn.
Sick of some of them.
Yeah.
TheRoots.Youth.
That was good, dude. That was good. All right. You guys ready? Stay connected?
Yep.
All right. Freaking love you guys. That was a good episode, huh? I mean, it was a little bit different. I do think doing the 1-in-1 is going to go a long way. I think that's going to be cool. So, stay connected. We got the Roots.Youth podcast on Tuesdays. We got the Roots Sunday mornings. We got the Roots weekly video podcast, which is tomorrow at 6, and you can catch the one, the only Greg Santee on that. And then we got the Roots.Youth. You can follow on Instagram. We got the Roots.Church. We got Go-To Tyler. We got Jake T. McCown. And then we got Dietz Duncan.
It's McCown, by the way, guys.
But it's spelt McCown. I didn't want to confuse people.
It's McCown.
Yes.
So, it's spelled McCown. You say McCown. Some people just can't pronounce it correctly.
Anything else?
The invisible E makes it really hard.
That does make it really hard.
No.
Anything else you guys
all
got
good.
going on? Sweet.
All good on my side.
You guys are all right. I do think doing that, doing one episode on, one episode back and forth. I don't know if you want to do it once a month or if you want to do it every other. I think both have value.
I think yeah, totally. I think it's kind of fun because like having the fun topic once a month is kind of like having a pizza night.
And the
right?
thing, yeah, true.
Having it every other. Sorry, I'm not trying to
interrupt.
The other one is I feel like there's almost this revolving aspect where like there's something that brings you in and gets you excited, and so then the next week you're kind of excited for that, and also you're like, okay, well I need to be a part of this other one so that I can be a part of like what we're going to talk about next week.
Yeah,
and then you want to be there for that topic, and then the next week you want to be able to be there to have your input. So it kind of does that, and it's fun to bring and invite people too, because you're like, we're talking about this or whatever.
I agree.
Yeah, and the thing is too is it's like every other week it might not be as fun as Disney movies because it sounds like some people want to talk about real issues. So it's like there's still going to be, we're still going to be talking about real things. Not that Disney movies aren't a real thing and very important because they are, but you're still going to be getting something out of it either way. It sounds like.
Okay, I think every other, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Love y'all. Everybody.
Have a great week. You too, guys.
Never stress. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Hey, some days you wake up and nothing works, you feel surrounded. Gotta give your feet some gravity to get you grounded. Keep good things inside your ears just like the waves and sound it. And just say whatever, cause there is no way you're grounded. Everyone falls down sometime, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine, it's okay. sunshine on my Sunday best. Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark,